Welcome to the Floral Fantasia area at the Royal Horticultural Society of Gardens at Hyde Hall. The story here really begins at Gardeners World Live, the second week in June at the NEC in Birmingham, where we staged close on 100 new flowering plant introductions. And when the show ended, we loaded two 20-ton lorries and brought them here so they could be grown on and we could see just how well they performed, and other people who couldn't get to Gardeners World Live could also see them. And there are some stunning new introductions. I have a number just around me. The begonia big, boy, that is a stunning plant, and it really survives almost neglect. Grows big and strong and is never out of flower. We have a raised bed and a square bed full of colour. And then the calibrachoas, they're related to petunia, but they're increasing the flower size. There are nice doubles and very free flowering for a very long time. And we have a number of the Kabloom series in different colours. Now the calibrachoas have been crossed with petunia called Pachoa, and we've got 5 really outstanding new introductions from Japan called Beauty Cow. You can see cinnamon and French vanilla. They're remarkably tough plants. I had them flowering in my garden right through until December, and then popped them in a polytunnel. They survived and then grew again and flowered from May this year. So I don't know how long we're going to have flower here, but I think for months yet. And then the new ivy leaf cross zonal pelargoniums, Calliope. The energy in them, they just flower and flower. I mean, here we are the last week in September and the whole Floral Fantasia area full of colour. If we go on from the calibrachoas, then we have other double begonias. This the variety Sweet Spice series, Sweet Spice Bounty, and if you come when the weather is warm and not too windy in mid to late afternoon, beautifully fragrant, great plants for hanging baskets, but we're finding them pretty good in beds too. And another series, the Waterfall series, just here in 5 colours. They just flower and flower and flower. And then how about this? Best described I think as the straw flower. Some of us remember the name helichrysum, and the botanists have changed the name again. But this is Granvia Gold. It's won a number of awards. You just have to touch it. It doesn't seem real. And this will flower again from May right through to November. Cold and wet tends to do for it. But the main thing is it takes an awful lot of water and feeding. When you have these plants with great vigour and a lot of flowers, then you've got to keep the moisture coming, and of course regular feeding. Alstromerias too. This Indian summer and 2 or 3 in the same series. We've got Summer Sky and Summer Breeze. They are fantastic. One pot I counted had 36 flowers. When I say flowers I mean flower stems, and of course if you want something indoors cut, the Alstromerias will last 2 or 3 weeks. The whole of this area will remain open well into the autumn, and things like the new sunflower hybrid, Helianthus Sunbelievable, you have to see that. One plant will produce 1,000 flowers in a season. Oh, and don't forget the roses too. We have 4 different colours in the Florist series. They are very fragrant, very good at repeat flowering, and of course lovely to cut and bring indoors. Just pull one flower head off and drop the petals in a bowl and you've got potpourri that will scent the room. We hope to just keep the colour coming. So if you're anywhere near the Royal Horticultural Society Gardens at Hyde Hall, then pop in. Come right up the top, through the veg garden, and you'll find us over on the left.